Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War. It is I, the American Kevin Owens, and hashtag the face of the mayhem, Mad Mike. I'm doing a new thing now. Y'all know me. We're here to talk 205 Live. With me, as advertised, is the one only Sorgatron. How are you, sir?
Ready to do some 205. Yeah. Not the 204 Live like I've been tweeting accidentally. That's a different show.
That is a different show indeed, Sorg. All right, Sorg, you know how we do this. What is your one word for 205 Live this week?
My one word for 205 Live is action.
Ooh, very generic, Sorg.
Yes.
My one word this week is shimmy.
Shimmy? Shimmy, yes, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay.
Yep.
I give Mad Mike the mic so it gives it away.
Okay. I'll yeah.
I had a really
shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah.
I had a really
think
old
about
school
it,
list tonight. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. Like, which one of us is B Rabbit and which one of us is Mekhi Phifer?
Are
you wearing a hoodie?
I am.
I think you B Rabbit.
Hold on.
Oh, actually, technically, I'm the host of this one, so technically that would make me Mekhi Phifer.
Okay. All these seem to work. Let's get back to wrestling.
Okay. Still wondering who our Cheddar Bob is. Anyway, we're here to talk to you. My word is, as I said, it's shimmy. So Sorg, what's your good for 205 Live this week?
Man,
and remember, you only get one shot.
Oh, one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yeah, it does. Or every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time, or on demand on WWE Network. Perkins and Gallagher.
Holy shit!
Reaffirming my faith in TJ Perkins. Holy hell!
Oh my god, he works so much better as a heel.
He had so much fun with that. Him and Gallagher, like it took me back to the days of something called a Cruiserweight Classic.
I would have been okay if that match was the whole show.
Yeah. Can we do a 205 all night long?
Yes, please. Please and thank you. Or 2 out of 3 falls match. Sure. Sign me up for that too. Just anything where those guys can wrestle each other more.
Like, are we going to get to a point where they have like 2 out of 3 falls matches and cage matches like on 205 Live?
Maybe not cage matches. I can see 205 like 2 out of 3 falls, but I don't know about a cage.
Where's my 205 Live Elimination Chamber?
Probably on the. Actually, I would love a Cruiserweight Elimination Chamber match. Are you kidding me? That would be fantastic. But yeah, just all of the submissions. And what my favorite one was? There was one where TJ Perkins had crossed up Gallagher's feet and was just stepping on his knee. And he just looked so fucking smug doing it. I'm like, where has this TJ Perkins been this entire time?
Well, think about how many characters he's been over the years, too.
True. I mean, one of them even wrestled on Impact tonight.
He's in 2 places at once.
He's the modern day Rick Rude, ladies and gentlemen. Except neither of those are. Well, only one of them was live and they were on different days. But you know what I mean. But yeah, no, that match was incredible. And it told a story too. Like, it told the story of the match. Like, it was just so damn good. So good. I like that he went with the detonation kick and not with a tap out. That was good.
Yeah, something a little different than mixing it up a little bit. Like, I hate when like I noticed this with an indie wrestler I was just editing from this past weekend, and they used to have they had a move that would always be like that final move, and now that move doesn't work anymore, and it moves on to the submission, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like I like that it mixes up a little bit, and I'm hoping that's what we see with TJ as well.
Yeah, like TJ, and he's calling himself the Neville's advocate. That's amazing. It's amazing. TJ Perkins You keep doing you. And by the way, Sorg, his new shirt, that is boss. That is a boss shirt. The one where he's doing the dab.
Oh, jeez.
He's doing the dab on the shirt, and it says, like in the old school Nintendo font, Cruiserweight Contender. It's really, really good. But yeah, all right. My good this week. Corey Graves, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Graves was on fire this show. He was on fire. Like, he was dropping Major League 2 references. He was dropping Fight Club references. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do while I watch 205 Live is during the replays, I look and see if the camera catches Corey Graves' reaction to bumps. It's fantastic. He's selling it in the face, like we've said for years that you have to do. But he's selling it on commentary where no one can see his face. It's so great. Like, just Corey Graves was on fire tonight. The whole show was on fire today. The whole show was amazing. If I had to give a supplemental good, Akira Tozawa, the student has become the teacher.
Oh, that was so great.
He's so good. He even had the same hat.
He
was like, remember this hat? He tosses it in the ring.
I'm always so worried because I think back to like Kai and Tai days. I am so worried when like a Japanese wrestler comes over, with Shinsuke, with Tozawa, that they're just going to turn into a joke. But Tozawa isn't just like some goofy Asian character. Like, he's just like a dude that happens to be Japanese that has a personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I will say, he looks a heck of a lot better without the yellow highlights in his hair.
Okay, fashion police.
Well, no. He appears more serious to me.
Okay.
Like, because with the yellow highlights in his hair, he looks like an anime character.
And well, yeah, and I was worried about the thing he does. But man, after like again seeing it live and seeing the kids are really into it, that's the thing that's gonna kind of keep him going.
Oh yeah, well he was the only cruiserweight that tried to get the audience involved, like trying to give, because like he realizes like at that point he hadn't been given much to say on the microphone, he hadn't been given much character time, so he's like, if I start going yeah as I'm attacking people are gonna chant along. It's like every time Ty Dillinger went 10, that's all you needed. You just need something that like, oh, that's the guy who goes, yeah. I mean, didn't one of the guys from the Ascension do the same thing back in the day on NXT?
He did. I didn't get that far in NXT yet. I just started the NXT from the beginning you can get. But man, a weird, different Ascension. Can we have like a midweek war original NXT? Because it's interesting.
I need to start watching this.
Not my Ascension. Hashtag not my Ascension.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do a special on like the first 5 of those or something.
Oh, jeez, that's a different show though. But really, yeah, really happy with 205 Live again this week. There was a discussion I was having with Larry the other night. I think at Eaton Park or something where there was like some discussion. I think JBL on that one talk show they're doing with Corey Graves is saying how 205 Live shouldn't be about these oddball stories and things like that, but I think they are doing a pretty good job, and it's keeping it entertaining. It's kind of like, do they stick with this being a competition show, pure sports show, like you say a Ring of Honor is, or do they WWEify it a little bit and give some personality to these guys and have some interesting stories? And I think they're pulling it off pretty well so far.
I'm convinced they're trying to make 205 Live like the WWE version of Lucha Underground.
Maybe a little.
I'm convinced we're kind of on this. We're kind of on the track for it.
The WWE like version, as in we have to still do this week to week in front of an audience of 10,000 people.
Exactly. Yes, and it has to be toned down. And it can't be so crazy, but it can be crazy enough where a guy using an umbrella to launch a plancha is a normal thing.
No detachments of reality. Maybe common sense a little bit, but still very, very interesting. And I'm liking how different and colorful characters we're getting on 205 Live, even versus the other shows.
Oh,
I
especially for Sierra shows. Yeah.
I think like variety of characters for being an hour show seems more widespread than Raw.
Oh, easily. Because if you just look at this show, we had the grizzled veteran Brian Kendrick. You had the cocky champion Neville. You have the champions underling TJ Perkins. You have the Casanova and Noam Dar. You have the trophy girlfriend Alicia Fox. I'm just using broad generalities. You have the guy who's going after her, Rich Swann. You even have a jobber in Frank Ocean or whatever his name was. I forget what his name was. But you got Mustafa.
Frank Ocean, who I'm like, didn't he do like an album in the 80s?
Yeah, Frank Ocean. All right, different guy, definitely a different guy. But it's Johnny Ocean. Excuse me, I knew the last name was Ocean. But you have Mustafa Ali, who's the young up and comer, who's very flashy, and you have Jack Gallagher being the proper gentleman. And in the background, you got Drew Gulak disapproving, like, no, this isn't how you wrestle. Like, that's just in 1 hour. That's amazing that I can whittle each of these guys down to an actual character. And I can't do that with Raw.
Yeah, people are just kind of there and do things.
Can't do it with Raw.
Tell me about Kurt Hawkins. He got beat by somebody. I don't know.
He didn't even get beat by someone. He stood there and got punched in the face.
True.
Like, Elias Sampson had more character development on Raw than Kurt Hawkins did. And he was just drifting along. So Sorg.
I'm so happy.
Sorg,
Anyways,
not every show is perfect, though. What would be your bad for 205 Live this week?
Jeez, my bad. Like, and again, feeling kind of struggly here.
Is it your bad that Frank Ocean wasn't wrestling instead?
It's my bad that Frank Ocean didn't sing one of his hits. But no, like between like the Tozawa stuff was good, that was good. But Mustafa Ali is representing and doing very well. You know what my bad is? Frank Ocean's pants.
Johnny Ocean.
Johnny Ocean? Oh, it's not Frank Ocean.
No, it's Johnny Ocean.
Why are we saying Frank for the last 5 minutes?
I was saying Frank because I forgot his first name.
It is Johnny. Yeah, right there.
So Johnny Ocean's pants.
Seriously, like I know we were just saying good things about it, but this whole like Rich Swann, Alicia Fox, Noam Dar thing is like the most contrived thing ever.
It's still a little weird.
It's still a little weird, but it's kind of fun, and it's not the greatest thing on the show. It's not the thing I'm going to point to on 205 Live and say, yeah, this is a pretty good thing. But it's part of the whole and the variety of it. So
and I think it's a good stopgap because I think the guy this was meant for, Cedric Alexander, is injured.
Right, of course, which is sad.
Yeah, because Cedric Alexander trying to win back his girlfriend makes slightly more sense than Rich Swann trying to literally just do what Noam Dar did.
Do you think we get like a point where TJ Perkins turns on Neville? Like I feel like this is like a 6-month process.
I think you could get there eventually.
Yeah. I mean, it builds that up, and like we all see that he's kind of being used, but he's kind of going along with it, and then he just kind of looks at his last straw, and he turns super baby face, but maybe not truly baby face, kind of thing.
But I think we could also see Austin Aries bring in someone to counteract the TJ Perkins factor.
Ooh,
Grant Metalik. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I have a cough, Sorg.
It's kind of a random person, but.
Oh, no, because he exists, Sorg. If you read my email on the Mayhem show, you'd know he exists.
I don't know how to podcast.
And I found him. Sorg, he is on Main Event.
He's seriously on Main Event?
He was on Main Event.
Main Event's still a show?
Main Event is still a show. We saw a tag match between Graham Metalik and Tiger Kitty guy. Whose name I'm forgetting.
Lindsay Dorado.
It just slipped my mind for a second. It was a tag match with Graham Metalik and Lindsay against Gulak and Nice.
It pleases me so much that you've returned to Kitty Cat Guy. Kitty Cat Guy. Yep. Why is Main Event not listed as a show on their website?
Because it's not on the network. It's only for international viewers.
Seems like they're missing out.
Yeah. And we got to see big cast for Titus O'Neil. Ooh. Yeah, that was a thing.
Anyways.
So anyway, my bad this week. Rich Swann, buddy, if you're gonna do a gag where something pops out of a box and it's not a pie, you have failed. You have failed. It should have been an old school pie, just like Wile E. Coyote, just bam, right in Alicia Fox's face. That's what it should have been. The old pie to the face. Like I said, 205 Live was good this week. I can't really think of a actual bad, but I just would have liked to see. A pie in the face needs more pie in the face. Right, Sorg?
Sure.
Yeah, honestly, 205 Live was really good. There wasn't anything terribly detrimental about it. Like, it even gave Johnny Ocean a character motivation. Like, Corey Graves said that he was there to stand up for the sanctimony of love. I'm like, see? All I need, one line, literally one line of commentary to say, hey, this guy believes in love, so he doesn't like what Rich Swann's doing. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, Sorg. Impact should pay attention. Sorg, if you could change one thing about 205 Live this week, what would it be?
That was a pie. Now that you've laid that out there, to be honest, I think, yeah. I mean, 205 Live could use a good pie in the face.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing missing.
All right, my change. I would have made Jack Gallagher versus TJ Perkins 20 minutes longer, just for the hell of it, because it was really great. It was really, really great. I love that match. I love that. Oh, and also, Sorg, did you catch Alicia Fox dropping a Billy Madison reference?
What did she say?
She said, I see you looking at me, Swan.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she did. She did that.
That's amazing.
She did that.
I feel like Alicia Fox, like, we would get along with, because she's got that sense of humor.
Absolutely. Sorg, you don't watch Soul Divas. Alicia Fox is a trip. I would love to just go to a bar and just chill with Alicia Fox and just hang out.
I really wish, like, you ever like have a wrestler that you wish no ill will, but they would leave WWE to find their own fortune, like, Cole Cabana style, just so you can maybe have a conversation with them realistically somewhere down the line with your moderately popular podcast.
No, but I wish that about a lot of people in TNA.
Well, you can still have conversations with people in TNA. Trust me.
I know, but they're not on record.
Those conversations, right?
Yeah, they're not on record.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to bury TNA.
No, I would. I
even
do
if
not
I
wish
had anybody on.
I do not wish anyone to leave the WWE because that is good money.
Well, yeah, but unless it's their mental health and stuff. But that's a whole other conversation.
Well, yeah.
Anyways,
yes. So yeah, that would be my only changes. I would have just made that main event longer because that was a fun main event. That was really, really good. I enjoyed it greatly. But yeah, I think we covered pretty much every. Oh, and the one thing I did want to say about the Mustafa Ali Brian Kendrick match, I love how that showed a story. And that story, it helped two storylines at the same time. Because they showed Drew Gulak watching disappointingly from the back. And if it wasn't for Akira Tozawa, it actually would have been Ali's use of the high-flying moves that would have cost him that match. Because it was Ali going for the inverted 450, and that's where Kendrick pulled him down by his neck and put him in the captain's hook, and it would have been the end of the match because he couldn't reach the ropes. I love that was the idea. That was really, really well done.
Good story.
Really, really well done. And then, of course, Akira Tozawa being someone on the 205 Live Twitter, on the Twitter feed on the bottom, I don't know if you saw it. They asked, wait, does this mean Akira Tozawa is now a timekeeper instead of a time splitter?
Hmm.
It was amazing because he was the Time Splitters in
In New
New
Japan?
Japan. Yeah,
Oh, I only knew the Time Splitters as Alex Shelley and that other guy.
Akira Tozawa.
No, there's
I
another
thought
guy.
I thought Tozawa was in there beforehand.
Maybe he was beforehand, but since I've been
Okay.
watching, it's this other guy who's still walking around dressed as Marty McFly.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of someone
Like
different.
as of last month, I was watching this guy. So
Okay, maybe they're just making a bad joke then.
okay,
All right, but yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it. So Sorg, it's rankings time. I know.
number one. It's number one. Damn it. Yeah, it's number one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna have more of a discussion on this.
No. I mean, again, NXT was good, but it had more.
Oh, all right. Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't have answered so quick because I still don't know. Because I really, really liked NXT too. But all right, and this is close. It's barely edging out. I'm giving it number one. I'm giving it number one by the slimmest of hairs, like by the height of the hair that of heel TJ Perkins. That's how close it is because I really, really dug NXT this week. I really, really dug NXT, but 205 just barely squeaks through. Barely squeaks through. And you guys can guess where Impact goes. In the toilet. All right, so Sorg, where can the good people of the internet find you?
SorgatronMedia.com. A lot of great podcasts, a lot of good partner podcasts coming on in recent weeks. So please look out for that. It looks like we're going to have some big announcements on there pretty soon.
Alrighty, and you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. You can also find me at hit up the hashtag MM for when I live tweet shows like Impact Wrestling. You can find out the interesting viewing experience I had with Impact tonight. And also, feel free to check out 32 Manias of Mike on our YouTube feed. And please go to our Facebook group. We have a Mania madness going on right now. You can vote for your favorite WrestleMania, and you might be surprised what your favorite WrestleMania is when you look at the bracketed polls. All right, so for Sorgatron, I'm Mad Mike, and we will catch you next week on the Midweek War.